what's up, guys? Coming to you today with Armada Wave 1 reviews. I am doing the Victory Class Star Destroyer expansion pack. Now, this is the same Victory Class Star Destroyer that you will have gotten with your core set. However, this is the expansion pack, so it's going to have some new upgrades, new titles. I think most of this stuff has been spoiled already, but we're going to take a look at it anyhow. And this is the first big box expansion I'm doing so far. It is a really big box. And rightfully so, right? We want to showcase that beautiful ship. And we've got our other little box inside of there. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out, here we've got our base and our 3 command dial stuff and the little black pieces for the movement icon. This one comes with its own little rules insert. Not a rules insert, it's just a components list. Well, never mind. Interesting thing is the picture on the back of that does not look like the model in front of us. I suppose maybe this is a Victory 2 and that's a Victory 1 or something like that. It looks a little different though, noticeably different. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the cardboard. This is all the same stuff that we've already seen in the core set. Nothing new here, so that's good. And then our Victory 1 and Victory 2 cards, we've got those already. Those are exactly the same as in the core set. Now I'm going to start looking at cards here. Admiral Motti, he is new, but I believe he was spoiled already. The hull zone of each friendly ship is increased according to its size class. Small ships 1, medium ships 2, large ships 3. Now, I think the only large ship that announced is the Imperial class Star Destroyer, which isn't out yet. So the Victory and the Assault Frigate are going to be medium. And then the Gladiator, I think the Gladiator counts as a small, but I'll have to look it up. So the hull value of each friendly ship. So that's pretty good. It gives them... and the hull value, they're talking about this right here. Not shield strength, but this number right here is 8. So basically he's going to make all the Star Destroyers worth 10. So that's pretty cool. Now we've got Director Isard, or Usain Isard. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yasani? I don't know. Anyway, same artwork from X-Wing. When you reveal a command, you may look at all command dials assigned to one enemy ship. That's kind of cool. She's Imperial only, obviously. That's going to especially work well now with the Assault Frigate. And, it's not going to be so good versus Corvettes, but that's nice. Intel Officer. This is a newer one. We saw this in one of the Rebel ships, I believe it was in the Corvette. While attacking, after you roll your attack pool, you may exhaust this card to choose a defense token. If that token is spent during this attack, discard that token. So, it's better, arguably better than using accuracy to just say you can't use something. We'll let you use it, but if you use it, you're done. It's gone. So that's nasty. And he costs 7. Defense Liaison, we've seen him already. Veteran Captain, this one's new. I haven't seen this one yet. When you reveal a command, you may discard this card to gain 1 command token of your choice. That's interesting. It's a one-shot, and it costs 3, so it looks a little expensive, but I suppose, in a clutch, if you really need to, then by all means. Alright. Gunnery Team, we've seen them already. Flight Controllers. For a squadron, the anti-squadron armament of each squadron that you activate is increased by 1 blue die until the end of its activation. Like that's cool. So basically all your squadrons get to roll 1 extra die when you're activating them from the ship that he is on. He's like Hal Runner on board a ship, if I'm reading that correctly. That's pretty nice. Expanded Hangar Bay, we've seen that before. Assault Concussion Missiles. I think we've seen that before. Yes. Ion Cannon Batteries. I believe this was spoiled, so it's a blue crit. Choose and discard 1 command token from the defender. If the defender does not have any command tokens, the defending hull zone loses 1 shield instead. So, not bad. I don't think that's... I mean, I guess it's situational, and that's fine. You don't have to do it. You can always go with the default crit. So... And I guess it's good if you're not going to do any damage past shields, then just throw it on there. Overload Pulse. Blue, exhaust all the defenders. We've seen that already. Xx9 Turbolasers. And this is a newer one, but this was spoiled for a crit. The first 2 damage cards dealt are face up. So that's very nice, because that's a complete upgrade over the regular crit. You don't have to trade anything. It's the first 2. So that's beautiful. And then we have our titles. First is the Corruptor. And our when you do a squadron action, the speed of each squadron with bomber you activate is increased by 1 until the end of its activation. So you can get your TIE bombers in there much quicker. And because I think they're only a speed 2 or something. I haven't unboxed those yet. Those are coming up soon. The Warlord. While attacking, you may change 1 die with a accuracy icon to a damage icon. So he is sacrificing accuracy for damage, and that's great because sometimes you just get too much. So he obviously wants to attack at closer range because he wants to use those blue dice and be able to change those to hits. So that is the Imperial Star Destroyer. Well, it helps if we pull out the model. Even though you guys have already seen it, I still have to do this. It's kind of my thing, right? He's in there pretty good. Now, be very careful with these. Everybody I know has been breaking their tips, and this one's even bent a little bit right up here. They're so delicate, and I don't expect, you know, us to ever have, like, in a year, none of us are going to have these still on there. Well, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty much the same Star Destroyer you've already seen. It's awesome. And yeah, nothing new here. So that's the Star Destroyer expansion. Thumbs up, like it, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And check out the other Wave 1 reviews and unboxings. Thank you.